So I just stumbled upon a Twitter thread and also just a series of tweets and different kind of stuff and information about a recent Wuthering Waves creator. I say Wuthering Waves creator, a creator in general who's been covering Wuthering Waves recently, who's actually been a very, very positive influence in the community. If you don't know him already, his name is Marco Meatball, and he is a former opera singer and stuff like that. He's done a ton of stuff to do with music, and he gives his opinions on a lot of stuff to do with music and stuff in video games, and has been really enjoying the Wuthering Waves stuff so far. As you can see, he's broken down some of the trailers. I've seen him do some kind of live streams and stuff like that to do with the story, and well, it seems like he's deactivated his Twitter account. Now, obviously, I can't actually show this on the screen, but if you look him up right now, he doesn't come up, which again is a shame. And a lot of people are speculating at why this might be, what actually happened, and well, this one thread kind of explains, what the main reason could be for this. And obviously, Ryuku has also gone on and said so. Marco Meatball seems to have deactivated his Twitter account because of all the hate he got from Hoyo defenders. Ari, his video about Wuthering Waves, guys, this isn't cool. What the hell is wrong with you people? Which again is very sad because Marco Meatball is a very good content creator, and I believe that he's made a very positive impact in the space. I've seen a lot of people over on Bilibili and stuff like that. I've really enjoyed a lot of his content, and it seems like he has become very popular very quickly in this community, which is great to see. And obviously, this person puts a whole thread out saying, so apparently the GOAT Marco Meatball deactivated his Twitter account. I don't need to say anything really, but I'll do it anyways because I want to. If you don't care, just scroll away from this thread or something, but you're free to say whatever you thought as well. So they say, for those who don't know Marco, he's a CC and a former opera singer that likes to review OSTs from various video games. As for why he deleted it, it was because of this video. Just from this alone, you can see where this is going. So this is the video that he released. It's still up on his channel right now, called Wuthering Waves Game First, Gacha Second, and pretty much it does throw a couple of shots towards Hoyoverse, which you can see Carlotta looking over the top of the waves, and then we've got Kafka and Hutao, both Hoyoverse characters, drowning, which obviously kind of suggests that Wuthering Waves is doing better than some of the Hoyoverse games right now. And obviously Marco Meatball in the past has covered a lot of Hoyoverse games and the music in it. For example, we've got the Sunday trailer and stuff like that, which again has garnered a big kind of Hoyoverse thing. And we've talked about this before on my main channel. We've talked about previous incidents of this happening with Giguk, for example. Giguk, another really big YouTuber who's had comments saying, stop playing this. I feel betrayed that you played Wuthering Waves. How could you possibly, betray us Hoyo fans and play a different game? Which is absolutely crazy because these content creators do not owe you anything. Now, obviously, this keeps on going, and he says, and you may be correct for thinking that not Hoyo shows because I don't like that name, just as I don't like Kurobos, but Hoyo fans made him deactivate, getting insane backlash from that video alone. And well, yeah, that's what a lot of people are speculating, that this one video is, what got him a little bit of hate. And if you actually go to the video, now obviously this extension it's severely inaccurate, so it could be more, it could be less. This has 95 likes, but usually it is kind of accurate. It's definitely not like a 50-50 split like ratio or anything like that. It seems to be pretty positive, to be honest. 4.8 thousand likes compared to 94 on this one extension thing. That's pretty good. Honestly, in my books, that's a pretty good video. If you saw one of my last second channel videos, that didn't do too good. It was on like a 50-50 like ratio. It really wasn't that great. And I feel like, 95 likes, obviously, some people are just going to dislike it because, yeah, you did use that thumbnail. Come on, let's be real. It is a pretty inflammatory thumbnail. And I feel like, whenever you do get into the gacha space, you've just got to get used to the fact that there are going to be people that are going to hate you, okay? I feel like there isn't anyone that has no haters. Even people like Doro44, the nice genshin YouTuber. Well, he does more Hoyoverse stuff as well now. But the nice YouTuber who, seems very nice and everything like that. People hate him on TikTok. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell he's done, but people hate him over there for absolutely no reason. And it's like it's just like anybody, no matter how nice you are, no matter how great your content is, you're going to get haters. And I feel like a lot of people are saying that maybe he just couldn't handle it, and that he couldn't handle some people. Now, obviously, I don't know exactly what kind of hate has been sent towards his way, because obviously this has 95 dislikes. It has a couple of comments, but I don't really know what they'd say unless he's had some DMs or something. Telling him some horrible stuff, which we have seen in the past with the Hoyoverse community. I don't really see, why you deactivate your Twitter over this. And that maybe is a factor of to why maybe this isn't why he deleted his Twitter, or sorry, not deleted it, deactivated it. And that maybe, there is a different reason and it's not due to this video, it's due to something else. Now, obviously, they say, It only mentions Genshin one time at the start and in the thumbnail, saying that getting the mark of the next Genshin killer can be the downfall of the game's true potential, which I agree with, because that makes the game fall short if it does not kill Genshin, which obviously is true. I feel like anybody saying something is a something killer will obviously provide some kind of expectations, which a lot of people don't like. And that's what I mentioned in my Arknights Wuthering Waves video. The whole point of the video was to say how stupid it was that people were saying, you know, it's the killer, and I ended up getting a lot of people angry at me in the comments saying that, oh, I'm saying it is. No, like just watch the video. Like that's all I'm telling you. Anyways, we go on to say, what do I want to say with all the rumbling and mumbling? That comparing games is not a bad thing. If it's from respect, you can, like, what we were Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, ZZZ, PGR, Nikkei, Snowbreak, or whatever gacha game you want, which I think is absolutely true. It's okay to compare gacha games, and I don't think that it's like a bad thing at all. And obviously, I do it all the time on this channel. I do it all the time on my main channel. I do it all the time pretty much everywhere, because again, it's a, you know, normal thing to kind of compare these games. Now, obviously, they say, you know, I know that telling Twitter to have a normal conversation from respect is unheard of, but, you know, we are rational animals. We adapt to learn from our mistakes, stuff like that. And obviously, you know, they just say, you know, they got bad English and stuff like that. So they're saying, TLDR, Marco deactivated Twitter. It's good to compare from a non-destructive criticism. Let's just enjoy, let others enjoy what they want and don't torment them because of a different opinion, such POV. Now, obviously, this person below said he does that like every month or so, which I don't know. I don't really know Marco Meatball, you know, well or anything. I don't actually follow his content that much, although, you know, I have seen a couple things recently because he's been covering Wuthering Waves, but it says like he does that every month or so. Maybe he does, but they say two things don't have to be mutually exclusive, and I just see this as being worse than expected if it happens every month or so. Month or so. Oh my god, bro. He can't handle negativity. He sees one guy comments and breaks down MV 2.0. Now, I don't think it's fair to be calling him the MV 2.0. Obviously, we don't know exactly what has actually gone on, why he's actually defeated, because he could have deactivated it for a completely different reason, and these people could just be schizoing over, you know, why he did this in the first place. But it does seem like a pretty, you know, it seems like a good well, I say a good reason. It's not exactly a good reason, but like it seems like a plausible reason for why he actually, you know, deactivated his Twitter, because I could see a lot of Hoyoverse fans getting upset at a thumbnail and title like this. And, you know, I think that is just something, if, you know, Marco, if you're watching this, the gacha community does do this a lot. Okay, so like if you like stuff like this, for example, the opera singer reacts, stuff like that, I think that's totally fine. I feel like a lot of people are just going to be happy with that in general. You're gonna have a couple of people being like, oh, why are you playing Wuthering Waves, things like that, which, you know, it's just like normal. But whenever you start doing like comparison stuff like this, that's when the hate's going to come in. Now, either, you know, it does really good, like, don't get me wrong, the video does banger, but, you know, it will attract a lot of hate, and if you are prepared for that hate or not, that's up to you. But yeah, I feel like if you do make a comparison like this, you've got to be prepared for what comes with it, because there is, you know, going to be a you know, a storm of hate come towards you, and, you know, I've known that from experience. So overall, it seems like, you know, there is a weird situation going down. I don't really know, you know, what the kind of context and stuff behind this is. Maybe there's even more behind it. Maybe it's something completely different, and he's actually deactivated his account for something else. I wouldn't like think too much into it at the moment, unless, you know, he is gone for quite a while, or maybe even stops covering Wuthering Waves. And it's just horrible this is happening to all these people, you know. I'm not saying that, you know, there is a side where it's just like, it doesn't seem like he's getting that much hate, but also at the same time, it's horrible that people are just doing this in the first place, going after content creators for whatever reason. You know, for example, I said Giguk as well. People going after him. There's people going after other content creators that played Hoyoverse. For example, Nana, that YouTuber who covered Hoyoverse, and she said that, you know, she might be switching over to some other games, playing some other stuff, and they said, no, I will not let you play Wuthering Waves. I'll let you play Nikkei or something like that, but not Wuthering Waves, which is absolutely crazy, and just kind of shows the mindset of some of these crazy people. And obviously, you know, we went through the whole Chinese thing where it gets even more extreme, where people end up doing some absolutely crazy stuff. If you guys want to watch that video, it will be the last video on this channel, so yeah, go give that a watch. But overall, kind of crazy situation. We'll have to see how it develops, and hopefully Marco Meatball does come back, because he does make some really good content. But yeah, it is kind of sad to see. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.